much downtime in between games. We're gonna go for a best of 7. We're gonna play out an extra round of this because PAL matches are quick, right? BS7 is fine with you? Great. If Marl agrees to it, obviously. Marl, you don't have to agree. If you don't want to play a best of 7, you don't have to. You do accept? Great. In which case, whenever you're ready, we can play game 5. I think. I did say that. It is Ethan Thoughts, who is right there in chat. Billy will be playing Ethan Thoughts. And both players are ready. So, game 5 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I'm going to quickly grab a drink so I can, you know, continue commentating with some form of energy throughout the show. Back with the drink, I hope you haven't topped out. 6-4 is really trying his best, but not topped out yet. Ethan thinks it's his day. Nice. Right, so 6-4, not in a great situation, not got a great score, but it is survivable. Barely survivable, but survivable nonetheless. That Z piece puts it into the not survivable category, and Marl will take game 5. Not yesterday specifically, but in the last couple days, yeah. Like last 3 or 4 days. And both players are ready. Once again, very quick readies from these players. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, I mean, these new players are pretty good at what they specialize in. I mean, Alex isn't really a new player, but now that he's trying to actually do things instead of just memeing, he's basically a different player, you know? Briacking world records. Exactly, briacking world records. When Scout vid, anyone have insider knowledge? I'll check Discord on my phone. It's going to be longer than he'd like because people keep breaking records. So if people could do that less, then soon. People just, you know, casually stop. That would be cool. Just for like a month, maybe, and then start up again. Either way, 6-4 at 56,000, Marl at 57,000. Pretty much neck and neck right now. Where is the progress channel? Video updates. 3 days ago it was like maybe 75% done, but he's probably gonna have to have rewritten everything because, you know, records have changed in those 3 days. Am I muted? Not muted. Was my, I don't know what's going on. Is my mic not working? Am I fine? A-Game Scout, I think he is the main motive for people breaking records, is that they hope that they can get the main focus of a Game Scout video. So, Marl at 165, 6'4 at 224, so 6'4 definitely taking pace lead here at the midpoint of 18. Dude, PAL 18 is hard. It is hard. Especially when you're DAS. As one of the best PAL players in the world, I can confirm that PAL 18 is still hard. It's harder than PAL 19, honestly. PAL 19's easy. PAL 18's real hard. Why is 18 harder than 19? Because you actually have to stack for Tetris's on 18 and like try and pace. And it's just fast enough and just strict enough on inputs that if you make one mistake, you could just hang something and instantly be screwed. On 19, you basically just line out unless you're like really good, and like I'm pretty good, so I don't have to line out, but you still play a lot safer and you get into the zone more. 18 is still kind of, it feels really punishing, whereas 19 just feels like easier kill screen. Yeah, pretty much. Like you can set up Tetris's, but you generally don't have to. Like that 3.5 million, that was like 1100 lines, like 1140 lines, I think. So what does PAL stand for? Phase alternating line, I believe. I don't know what NTSC stands for though. That's the American one. It's just to do with video encoding and electrical systems and stuff. Either way, Marl into level 19 at 429, well, 420 something. 6'4", not much space to chase this down, but still has the potential. Needs to score a Tetris at least, though. I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to burn in at 423. So he's gonna. This is going to come down to this 19 right here. Gets the T-piece over to the left. Both players still burning fairly well. Ooh, but 6'4" creating some problems in the stack now. It's looking like we might get a decider here. And I think we are. We're going to see a 445 and still going for Marl at a 430 top out from 6'4". And who is the best Tetris player in the world? Yes, Fractal. In competition, Fractal. Alright. We're gonna... Why is it locked? I don't want this to be locked. I want to be able to move it. To decide who wins, gets the trophy. This is the last game. This is game 7. Both players are ready. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yes, phase alternate. This is just phase alternate line, not phase alternating line. Oh well. Either way, functionally the same. That's what I said, so don't worry about it. It's to do with how electricity works. And it results in different frame rates of your games and stuff. Blah, blah, blah. It's all boring. Unless you're, like, really into that stuff. And if you are, you're boring. Yeah, that is the case. Yep, sorry, Liptoneq. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Sometimes you just gotta accept that some things are kind of boring. 6-4 taking an early pace lead at 117. While Marl at 80,000. So early pace lead for 6-4, just shy of 2 Tetrisses. Yeah, well, yes, kind of. That's kind of true. You think you won bronze? That's so poggers, am I right? For real, for real. Congratulations. Yeah, the fastest speeds are slower, but the average speeds are sometimes sped up to make it less easy. That's how Tetris does it, is that the game is reprogrammed to be generally faster, but the speed cap is still lower because 50 hertz versus 60 hertz. But up until the speed cap, it's more difficult, essentially. You're in it for the long haul, Ethan. Marl in some trouble here. Oh, hangs the bar. I think that might do it for Marl. Marl is going to be done at 204, but 6-4 isn't clean here. This isn't a guaranteed chase down for 6-4. Has managed to reopen the right side. Takes a safety double and takes a Tetris. Goes up to 194. That's so relatable, though. Misdropping bars is, like, my favorite thing to do when I want to tilt out of my mind. You need to get to 205. Or low 204, but slightly more than what Marl's score was. There you go, you are good for the game. 204.832. And we have a trophy for 6-4. You are winner. Alright, next players. Let's, what are we gonna do for that? We'll just... waiting for players. They're live already, but you can watch me reset everything live. The reason people don't compete in Tengen Tetris is it's far too easy. And we'll just change up the names. Billy. And Ethan. I hope that's the right way around. I don't know. Yeah, once you get to the top level, Tengen is like... world record runs on Tengen last like 12 hours. Because it's basically like, just, you don't top out if you're good at Tetris. Wow. Let's get the cameras, well, at least a camera in. Because Billy's great and everyone likes to see Billy. Right, Ethan, do you have your cam on? I believe you do. We're gonna need to make this a bit smaller so I can crop it easier. There he is. No, there's like the back of his head. There we go. There he is. With his wonderful glasses. Just crop it down to the right size. Flip horizontal. There we go. A real player from the future here. You think you might have a chance at Tengen Tetris World Champion title? Good luck with that one. If you've got the stamina to play one Tetris game for 17 hours, probably. Yeah. I should say pace. Oh, BillyMac is on the best pace you've ever seen of any player ever. He's gonna get a 1.3 million into level 19. Ian checking the queue, excited for this match against Uki or Equi. Ethan doing some important business trading. Ooh, I'm getting a phone call. Well, I'll, one moment. I'll write the ready in chat and things if you guys are ready, but yeah, or the countdown. Alright, hi, sorry, I'm off the phone. I just had to call Ethan. Right, so to start off, Billy at 33,000. Ethan at 18,000. Billy keeping these dependencies quite low down, like he's keeping them short. But there we go, that's what we like to see, that's what we're more used to from Billy. We've got a 4 deep hole in the middle of the stack, and he's going to cover it up with a series of misdrops. 34,000 is the top out. And Ethan is already good for game 1. You're doing stonks. Billy might still be drunk. Possibly, or perhaps this is just Billy's specialty. There's never a day that goes by where Billy doesn't create a long bar dependency that would kill any sane man. Billy on the phone. They're discussing bets for the upcoming game. Alright, both players are ready. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You may be 10 minutes late for your match. Well, thank you for the notification, Liptoneq 196. Ethan just investing, he's shorting BillyMac makes stock right now. That's he's trying to get a quick, fast investment in there to capitalize on the recent events. So, Billy, 2 Tetris, no burns. Ethan, presumably going to be getting to that position as well. Does so. Has a stack that begs for some burns, though. Especially now that he's created a long bar dependency. Yeah, either this is a dirty Tetris, a very cool dirty Tetris, or he's gonna take some burns. And there's the burn. And there's a Tetris. So, Billy at 73,000 points. Ethan at 74,000 points. So an insurmountable lead currently for Ethan. Billy, rough left side. Gonna need some pieces to fill in there. Ethan, rough all sides. Gonna top out with a beautiful burrito dad moment. Stacking every single piece available to him directly on top of each other. And Billy is good for game 2. Yeah, Ethan just quickly pulling out his shorts. He can't be losing money on that investment. With every game that Ethan loses, the FTSE 500 drops 100%. Your Dow Jones is bullish. Understandable. Alright, both players are ready. This is a money match right here. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The whole stock market is relying on the outcome of this match. All of Reddit is shorting Ethan Thoughts right now. Billy at 9,000 points. Ethan gonna score the first Tetris. But Billy gonna follow it up with one. Keeping it intense, keeping all of the traders at Wall Street on their toes here. I think you should be able to just invest your, like, stock into people. I think that would be good. Just like, oh yeah, I own 70% of Ethan Thoughts. And if he makes money, then I get 70% of it. Sounds like slavery. Exactly. But it's stocks. Ethan at 71,000. Billy at 133. Also, you have to take into account that the person that you're investing in does get your money as an initial investment towards them, right? So, once if they make a profit, then they can buy back their stocks. It's makes a lot of sense to me. Obviously, if someone buys 100% of your stock, then that's not so much the case. But Then you're motivated to lose money, so you can buy yourself back for cheaper. Okay, maybe it's not the best idea, but there's room to grow. Billy at 228. Ethan only at 110. Definitely, Reddit's rejoicing at this one. Their shorts are working out right now. And Billy's been, keeping it fairly clean. He's setting up... Oh, that's a lovely adjustment. I didn't know that Billy knew how to set up good longbar dependencies. But I should have known. If there's one thing he's good at, it's longbar dependencies. Whether or not the longbar dependencies themselves are good, that's a mixed bag, but surely, if he can make a bad one, he can also make a good one. Oh, Ethan, misdrop there, but gonna manage to tuck something under it. Nice back-to-back long bars, does feel like the left side there. But now the right side, stacking up very high. Well covered with about 18 million rows of garbage here. Billy, 150,000 point lead already. Oh, this stack for Ethan is not good. Ah, oh, that misdrop. 172 is the top outscore. Damn hedge funds. Exactly. They're gonna stop the trading soon. Your investments are too radical. They're disrupting the market. You're a rogue trader. And Billy is good for game 3, if I have not said that already. It appears he is aware. To be fair, this is a 900k player versus a 700k player, I think. I'm pretty sure that 900k on Ethan's board isn't his PB. Isn't his actual PB, but maybe it is. Either way, both players are ready. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It's transition trainer. Yeah, figured. So. Insider trading is when you invest in your own liver. That's, yeah, I think you might want to... If you're an alcoholic, you might want to short your own liver. That seems more sensible. Though I guess maybe you could, if you're a recovering alcoholic, then you'd want to invest in it, because then you'd get returns on it improving over time. Slowly. I mean, the liver's like the only organ that properly actually can recover from stuff, right? Like, it heals itself properly. Billy's sporting a nice set of scores there too. Billy's just kind of goated. Billy's probably the best player ever, by every metric. Billy at 73,000. Awkward stack. Best player in the world at having an awkward stack. Ooh, interesting set of tucks there for Billy. Very cool. Ethan, in some trouble here. Hope this match gets highlighted just for the commentary. Understandable. I think this has been some of my peak commentary. And in chat we've got Luca. I have no idea how I'd pronounce that, but dead. I don't know what that means. You're dead? Sure. Oh, Ruski. Yes, exactly. Ruski indeed, unskill. Go Grandpa. Okay, great. Alright. Billy, the Russians are calling you Grandpa. So, good luck. Forget Mother Russia. Billy is Grandfather Russia. Somehow. Despite being Canadian. Ethan in some trouble here. Not going to get anything over to the right. Going to top out with only 125,000 points. And Billy at 206 has succeeded. The Russians will be happy to hear. Well, wherever they're from. Somewhere that speaks Russian. So, probably ex-Soviet. At minimum. And statistically likely that it's Russia. Or Kazakhstan. It's by your landline. Okay, understandable. I'll take that into account. Billy with a 3-1, not quite sweep, half sweep, will win the set. And I'm gonna end match. The issue we have now is that Liptoneq is possibly going to be 10 minutes late to their match, which means we have a 20-minute hiatus. So what do we do now? I mean, we can run a 1-minute ad break. We'll run a 1-minute ad break for, like, contractual reasons. Can Marks and Geo go NOQ? If they're here. Marks Crusher is not here. You're fine with that? Yeah, sure, we'll have a look. It's not like Marks versus Geo Wolf lasts very long, usually. You're fine to... So are you not available right now, Liptoneq? Just to be clear, you're not free yet. I'll ping Marks and Geo Wolf. Are you two free to go early? Someone had to delay. If not, all good. This stream will be watching Billy and Ethan hunt PB for the next 20 minutes. Hello, Deck. What's up? We could, hey, Ian and Equi, are you free to play now? We could put your cursed match in, and we can make cursed matches last basically as long as you want, because who wins is irrelevant. You're ready to play if whatever. Okay, that sounds cool. Equi, are you here? Sure? Great. We can move the match. In which case, exclamation mark move, exclamation mark Q, exclamation mark move match 2-1. Beautiful. Right, waiting. we've got the stinger in here as well. We'll just get rid of that for now. We just need to change the names. You're getting to see how everything works. How scuffed everything really is. I haven't prepared any codes because I forgot, so get ready for some impromptu codes. You're almost a little awake. Well, lucky for you, your opponent is like half your PB, so you still have a reasonable, you know, chance. Is there anyone that can calculate how fast a certain hyper tap is? Depending if you have video of how high you got it, then yeah, the bot will probably be able to help you. If you don't know how high you got it, then no.